Hello everyone, I've got a Temu haul today. In this Temu haul, I'm going to share just regular inexpensive items that can help manage stress. I am someone that is a bit of a worrier and I can be high strung at times, and I just feel like a lot of us are feeling that, and managing our stress is not only important for our mental health, our spiritual health, but also for our bodies as well. So if that sounds good to you, welcome to Deal Distraction Diaries. I'm Maggie. Sit back and relax. Let me find the deals so you don't have to, and we're going to dive into it. I usually start off with something that I'm wearing, so I want to show you this shirt just because he makes me happy. I did haul it from Temu. Came from a seller and got shipped from Temu. It's made out of spandex, rayon, and polyester, and it is so soft, but it makes me happy. It's a little cappy. It's got little alien spaceships up on here. I just think it's a fun, cute shirt. It does have that plastic feel to it. It was super cheap, but the material is really nice and comfortable. And I'm sorry, but capybaras just make me happy. So, um, just little things that bring us joy help relieve stress. And then I have a pair of earrings in that I will talk about a little later. And then I wanted to show this isn't, well, I guess makeup can be stress relieving for some people. I tested these out today. They are the Society Cosmetics Mousse Blush Eyeshadows with the makeup brush. It comes in a whole set. The box did get a little crunched on the bottom. It still works really well, still holds everything in here really well. The top roll is like the shimmer shadows, and then the bottom is the blushes. I have the number 2 on my eyes and as a highlighter today, and it's kind of this color right here. It looks pink in the jar, but it kind of comes out more, at least on my skin tone. My skin tone is so strange. I wore pink in my last video. It looks exactly the same as it does right now, and I'm wearing tan and orange today. So don't trust my skin tone. This is number 7. I'm pretty sure you can buy these individually, and that is this color right here. Kind of like a coppery brownish color. It dries down really well. It seems to have lasting power. This is number 8. And the texture of these is creamy and it pretty solid. I'll do a new swatch. So that's the swatch right here. It's got a golder tone, at least again on my skin tone. On yours, it may be totally different. They are all really pretty. And then number 1, which kind of looks like a pewter kind of, there's definitely, I see purple in it, and it is that swatch right there. I won't go through all the blushes, but I will say these blushes are a little bit creamier than the eyeshadows, and the colors look bold. This is color 6, and the texture on these ones are definitely softer. I'm barely touching that. I'll just do a... Now that looks very orange and very bold, but they seem to blend out. I mean, on my skin tone, that is very orange. But there is other color. I mean, you might even be able to use this as an eyeshadow as well. This is number 5. This is the one I have swatched right down here. That's number 5. It's kind of... I'll do it again. Try not to smear them up too much. But it goes on very They're very pigmented, but they blend really well. So that's that. That's this color. Now on me it looks red. But in the jar it looks kind of brown. There's also number 2, which is a very kind of pink, like a dark pink rosy color. On camera it looks a little different, but to me it looks a little pink and rosy. And then we have color 8, and this is bright. This is a bright kind of red color. And that is bright. I'm not sure how I feel. I'm not a blush girl. Not really. I like bronzers, but that blended out really nicely. It looked really intimidating, but I don't think I might give these guys a try actually. Meditation is a big part of relieving the stress from my body, mind, and spirit. And I thought this book, this meditation journey of self-discovery, sorry, that is the learning disability coming up. This has pictures in it, training the mind to achieve a state of deep awareness and presence. It involves cultivating non-judgmental observation of thoughts, emotions, and sensations. It gives you how to start meditating, how your breath work, your emotions, where to place your arms and your hands, what to do with your eyes, legs, and feet, and the time duration. And then once you kind of get an idea for meditating, there's pages in here for daily meditation. You set your intentions of the meditation. What do you hope to achieve or focus on during the meditation? So you would write that there. And then you give your ratings of your body, of like what you're feeling, maybe what you're thinking. And then during the meditation, what was I able to focus and maintain my concentration? If not, what factors disturbed my focus? Which I think is a really good thing to be aware of, because if you're aware of what is distracting you, you could change that, like if it's the noises within the house, or if it's because the TV was on, or because you were thinking about work. If you're aware of what is happening, you can shift it. Awareness changes you, allows you to shift things. But then it says, did I experience any physical, emotional changes during the meditation? Just gives you prompts. It gives you places to write. Also gives you a place, if you're not much of a journaler, if you can express what you're thinking and feeling in pictures, they give you a space for that. And then write down your final thoughts and reflections of your, so I think that is great. And I'm not sure how many days are in here, but there's plenty of space to get you well grounded and well versed into meditations. We've got this guy. He did come in a box. He is the Yoga Guides Mindful Breathing. And the box is kind of beat up. He does come with instructions. He also comes with its own charging cord. He's really soft and spongy too. Like, he's really fun. You can put batteries in him too, I guess. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a mess. I recorded almost all my video and then realized, well, my lights had been shutting on and off throughout the video, and then I realized my microphone had shut off. And honestly, this is something I truly am really deeply passionate about, because I know how important managing my stress has been in my life, and I know how helpful it can be in other people's lives. So I'm really passionate about this. Okay, this guy has a little button on the bottom, and for each color, he changes, and even just to sit him out is kind of cute. He's like sitting in Indian style. He's kind of got a big old head. But so the green would be inhale for 4 seconds. We're on blue. You would okay. Inhale for 4 seconds. When it turns purple, you hold for 7 seconds. And when it turns blue, you exhale for 8 seconds. And I think that's really good. So it's less distracting when you're trying to meditate instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, like you can just watch the colors and you know green means this, purple means this, blue means this, and it allows you to focus or not focus on other things and not worrying about your breathing. I thought this guy was really cool. My daily self-care journal, I think the stuff like this is kind of nice to have. I like writing in these. I like having notebooks just to write in. But this is a nice one. This has a gold trim around the end. It is hard covered. And it's got the date. It's got pretty flowers on it. It has a place to set the date. And each day has a different quotation. This one on the top, in prayer, it is better to have a heart without words than words without heart. That's powerful, especially I'm a heart-centered person. So for me, that is powerful. Really think about what that means. And then each day it says, what am I looking forward to today? Like, what am I looking forward to? What are 3 things I am grateful for in my life right now? And you'll find in a lot of these kind of books, journaling books, being grateful is a big thing that continues to come up. As someone that used to be very angry and just mad at life, if I told you my story, you might not be surprised, but my mindset has shifted, and having gratitude was a big part of what helped shift my mindset. How can I start my day off in a positive note? What would make my day great? And then at the bottom, it gives you what are 2 things that happened today? What am I proud of today? You rate your day with just little smiley faces, and then you rate your whole day by numbers. I think that's a good way to start your day. I know when you start your morning off, like today's going to be a good day no matter what. I'm not going to allow outside sources to affect me. Makes a huge difference instead of just waking up and jumping and starting your day and then looking back at your day. Like, what happened? What am I grateful for? What am I did not like? Was I reactive? What can I change? I think stuff like this it has been huge in my transformation. And then I also have these 2 books. These are 365 self-discovery journal prompts. And these are 2 different ones. This one is just a stapled one. And it has a question for each day that you can journal on. And it's not like you have to spend hours journaling. The first question on this one, what have been your current biggest lessons you have learned? That's a good question. There's a lot of good questions in here. And if you wanted to, you could jump around. It's just 1 through 365. And then this one is more of a binded book, a little thicker. The writing in this one is a little bigger. And the first day on this one is, what do you always think about but never talk about? That's huge, because I feel like a lot of us think a lot of things, but we don't say what we're thinking because we're afraid of what other people are going to think, or we just hold ourselves back. So there's the great questions in here. What random acts of kindness could you do in the next year? So yeah, I just think these are a lot of fun, nice things to have. good things to look at. I also have this 5-pack of planners. They have a plastic cover and just a very thin cardboard, but they're kind of color coded. So we've got a purple, we've got a green and blue, another green and blue, we've got yellow, sorry it's upside down, and then we have pink. But these daily planners are kind of nice. You have a whole spot to do a list, your to-do list here. You've got your date, Monday through Sunday, your top priorities, which for me, someone that can get overwhelmed, when I would look at my to-do list, I would get overwhelmed. So having the 3 top priorities is helpful. What you can wait for tomorrow, you got your little section for tomorrow. Things that you cannot forget, and then notes. And I used to have a hard time with lists like this because I would judge myself for not getting through everything through my list. But with today, I am grateful. I appreciate what I do get through. I don't judge myself for not getting through the things. And I'm realistic about my daily tasks, but I also have yearly tasks or goals. I also have 5-year goals, 10-year goals. And then one last notebook. Sorry about the dog hair. Dance of Nature Self-Care Journal. It's another journal. This one's really pretty. It's got the butterfly. Butterflies represent transformation. There's a menu in here, self-care menu, physical, mental, and emotional. And you have a little vision board. And your mental, emotional, and physical well-being are all so tied in together. I'm sure most people have heard of cortisol and what it does in your body, but there's so many other chemicals that are released in your body when you hold on to stress that can literally, at the extremes, literally scientifically proven to transform your DNA. So the better you can regulate your stress, the overall healthier you're going to be. And the beginning of this book is just like a monthly self-care plan, physical, mental, and emotional. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. That's interesting, right? But each day has my daily intentions, my self-care, my gratitude. Gratitude is a big thing. Instead of focusing on what we don't have, we focus on the things that we do have. Yeah, just a whole. This is a really nice, thick book. It doesn't have tons. Tomorrow I will. My daily gratitude. But yeah, really nice. It's always fun to write in something pretty. And then here I have this card. The envelope is amazing. I've been impressed with their envelopes, and this card came not bent. It came in perfect condition. But disclaimer, I do in real life, I do have a tendency to cuss. I do have a little bit of a more sense of humor, so just gonna put that out there. But I think this is a great sentiment. You are doing a beautiful job figuring out some heavy SHIT. And I just think we all know somebody that's going through something tough, and I think this is just a nice card. Like, how simple can you put it? You're going through some, you know. So that's a good card. Now, when it comes to meditating, when it doesn't matter what your religion is, what your beliefs are, it is scientific fact that scent plays a part in our emotional state. when we go to church, there's incense burned. When we go to all these different places, incense is burned because it plays a part. It can change our state of mind and emotion. So this first thing I want to share is this sage, and sage this is a 41 pack, and it came just in this plastic bag and not broken. Didn't come in a box, nothing, just came straight in this bag. I was shocked. This sage is just to clean out your space. It cleans out the space of all energy, just cleans it out so then you can set the intention of what energy is going to be brought in. Ooh, I just whacked myself in the face. I've been doing that in a few videos now. It smells really good. I have not burned this, but sage is a good one just to cleanse your area, so you decide what kind of energy comes in. I do have some notes here, so please forgive me if I look down. I also have this box right here, and this is a bundle. It has three sage, one mugwort, one lavender, and one rosemary. So when it comes to sage, again, this comes in this bundle. I already opened this up. This is a very well packed bundle. And same as the incense stick, this stick just cleanses the area, cleans it out of all energy, so you can set what kind of energy you want to come in. Do you want it loving? Do you want it positive? Do you want it healing? You get to pick. This one is the mugwort. I've never burned mugwort before. Now, mugwort's purpose is to create a calming atmosphere, helps reduce stress, induce relaxation, and can improve sleep. But there's a disclaimer here, because mugwort can also induce like vivid dreaming and lucid dreaming. If that's something that you want, you could do it before you go to sleep. But we know that like lavender is used in so many lotions, even in baby lotions, the calming baby lotions. What scents do they use? They use lavender because lavender smell induces calmness. So I have the other bundle here. I don't want to open it too much just because it's going to make a mess. It definitely has a lavender scent to it. Again, I haven't burned any of these ones. I have done burned bundles before, but not these specific ones. But lavender promotes tranquility, purity of energy, soothes anxiety, and promotes relaxation, quiets the mind, and opens the heart. For me, that's huge. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. I know you're here for the Temu haul, but this is something I'm so passionate about, and I want to share it with you. Even if there's only one person that is hearing this and seeing this, I hope you get something out of it. And then we have the rosemary. And it definitely looks like rosemary. It definitely has the rosemary to it, and rosemary is grounding. Grounding is where you center yourself. All your energy kind of comes down into one. You ground it into the ground, and you kind of can connect it to source energy, Mother Earth. It cleanses negative energy, and it protects space of unwanted influences. So enhances focus, promotes a sense of peace and stability. For me, that's huge. Like, I think about that in unwanted influence, and I cannot tell you how many times I've watched the news, just the news, and I'm just like, what and I can be influenced. I can start feeling some type of way. So burning, smudging, whatever you want to call it, scents are a good way to, are a good thing to incorporate in relieving your stress. And then I shouldn't have put this away yet, but I've got this box. It came in a box. It had all the styrofoam around it. It actually came really well packed. And what it is, it's got this little bouncy spring in the middle. It's got this glass. This came really well wrapped. I'm sorry I don't have the example to show you, but it is glass. This is metal. It does have a like foamy bottom so it doesn't scratch anything. And what I like about this is that it collects the ashes. And if you have any experience with bundles like this, they burn differently than regular incense. They have a hard time staying lit, and sometimes you have to light them multiple times. But I am hoping if I light it and place it down like this, it'll continue to burn, collect the ashes. I won't make a mess. I don't have to fiddle with it the whole time. And yeah, get the benefits. So I got this in black. I think it comes in gold and rose gold as well. All right, well, we're moving along. On to the next one. Comes in this big box here. There's a lot of foam in here. We've got this tray here. I got it in silver. It comes in gold and rose gold. I would have gotten the other one in black or silver if it was an option. I have not looked at this. What's in this styrofoam is glass. And it's okay, you guys. It survived. I'm shocked. This is another incense burner. But this is for, this I think got a little bent. I think this metal piece may have gotten a little bent. But it also comes with these clips here. Let me take them out of the bag. See, if you're going to get these things, you need a place to burn them in. It comes with this little alligator claw. It doesn't seem to be closing all the way. With the hook. And the alligator claw would sit here. Let me grab. So this alligator clip, I had to close it. It doesn't kind of want to close on its own. It still works. But it comes with 3 of these. I don't know if I would ever burn 3 incense at one time, but it holds your incense. It's got the tray at the bottom. And what's nice is that you can turn, this turns here. It's kind of really hard for me to show it. But this, your incense is in there. It comes in rose gold, gold, and the silver. that feels like metal. It also has a foamy bottom so you're not scratching anything. This is all really nice, and there is room for the 3 little triangles or little alligator clips to hold on to your incense. And the glass will again collect your ashes so you're not making a mess. That's nice for not making a mess, but if you are into a witchy practice, sometimes the ashes are used for other things, so that's actually really nice and convenient to have that. Okay, so we've kind of done the meditation, we've done scents, how they can change our moods in the atmosphere and just our mindset. But let's shift gears a little bit because being active is a big part of my mental health routine and just overall health. Being active is important. Again, I'm sorry if that was loud on the microphone. It comes in this bag. This does come in different resistances. I got it in the 10-pound, I think. And I know this looks like a crazy contraption, but this belt part right here would wrap around your hip. It's got this big buckle. Now, a lot of times I use my vibration machine. I hold that around Christmas time. Even when I feel the worst of my worst, I do have medical issues, and there's days that I just can't get a full workout in, and I use my vibration machine. Um, and even vibration, I don't want to get into it too much, but vibration we are vibrating. So using a vibration machine is not only good for a workout and relaxing the body. I will just sit on my vibration machine and sit and just let it vibrate me, and I will feel amazing and rejuvenated afterwards. But I also do like physical workouts. But this has a clip, and this is a sturdy clip, you guys. It wraps around your waist, but these resistance bands have this little, I don't know what you want to call this, but this would wrap around your ankle so you can get a leg workout in. This is kind of made, I'll show a picture of it. I want to try them standing up, but these are kind of meant to do like kick-ups to get your legs and your booty working, because who doesn't want a nice booty? But just a little bit of resistance. You can even use your own body weight to, get some movement in. Movement is important in relieving stress. It can release that built up energy, and plus it's just healthy. But these are they seem to be really durable. I'll show a picture of them on how you can use them. There is a ton of different resistance bands on Temu. Maybe this one isn't the one that you're interested in, but there's tons of them. I'm just trying to give you, don't pay attention to that. I'm just trying to give you ideas. The other physical part. This is a little heavy. This is heavy. It did come in an Amazon box. I have not looked at these yet, but what I thought was funny, okay? What's funny about this is that when I opened the box, because I originally thought it was something else, there was what I had bought, but there was also a box of, or there was also packages of gushers. This is, they're weights, you guys. They sent me gushers to go with the weights. What are they doing? These are adjustable dumbbells. That way you can adjust the weight on it. And the more you work out, the more weight you can put on it, or if you're just wanting a little resistance or just to lift a couple of pounds. It does look like it has some instructions on it. So these are the dumbbells. I wish it said what the weights were. I think like I said, I've never tried these. Oh wait, slide? Oh yeah, okay. So you pull this down, that little gray button, and they slide on. I don't know what the weights are of each one of these. I would say this is about 10 pounds, so maybe 15 altogether. But to take off the weight, you push down the button and take it off. Push down the button and take it off. Or you can stack more weights if you want. You could probably, if you really, really wanted to, because it comes in a set of 2, and you can get them in multiple colors. You could probably stack all the weights on from this one onto this one as well. I just wish it said what the pounds were. These are called Easy Mount Adjustable Dumbbells. They work really seamlessly. Just if I can slide it down all the way. I would say without all the weights on it is probably maybe 2 pounds. Feels really comfortable in the hands. Yeah, just being able to start off small. I like the options. I've talked about options. I like options. I think starting off small and then building your way up. It's not even that you have to build up tons of muscle and be like this, beast. It's just about moving the body and releasing the energy. You guys, these stay in place. This is good quality. I like these. I'm excited to use these. I'm not even gonna lie, my arm is already tired. But yeah, like I said, it comes with the two dumbbells, and then it comes with 4 of these, so you could tack on more weight. They did come packaged really well, completely encased in foam, but with gushers. And if you don't know what gushers are like a gummy candy that have like a kind of gooey liquid on the inside full of sugar. Okay, so we've talked about meditation, we've talked about smells, we've talked about the body. I want to talk about the spirit and the mindset. I have been wearing this necklace. Sorry, I'm not showing it to you the best, and you probably got a bad view. But this is a heart stainless steel, and it kind of has a sunburst around it. And if I stay stuck in my head, if I be head centered instead of heart centered, I will stay in problems. But I choose to be heart centered, and being heart centered, I will find solutions. I don't want to get into it too much, but your heart has its own intelligence, and your heart actually communicates more to your brain than your brain communicates to your heart. Interesting fact. But being heart-centered has helped change my life in huge ways. So wearing jewelry just reminds me to be heart-centered. So I have this necklace. I also have these earrings that match them. They are stainless steel. The only problem with these guys, look at how pretty they are. They're just cute, by the way. They're a hoop with these sunbursts. I did notice one of them wanted to come off. The necklace I haven't had any problems with. I've showered with it. They do open pretty wide and really nice. I like these. Again, it's being mindful. Okay, that's what I was worried about. The heart just fell off, which is an easy fix. I just need to cinch this little clasp right here. And what I found is interesting is that these are made, like the material is made in France, but assembled in China. I've been wearing the exclamation mark, or the question mark, and the exclamation mark. You put them on, it's like a little hoop, and you attach them with the little dots at the bottom. Like emotional, like expression, right? Like, what? And for me, it's a reminder. I'm into symbols, I'm into stuff like that. And the question mark, exclamation mark, when I look in the mirror, I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm doing my makeup, I have conversations with myself. And when I look at this, it reminds me that like I get to pick and choose what bothers me, what I allow affect my life. So I really, and plus they're just damn cute. It probably would sit a little differently on my ear if I put them in on both sides. But the question mark and exclamation mark, again, these were pretty sure, yeah. London, City of London, United Kingdom. They ended up on Temu. I think it's a great reminder. It came in this little container where that's great storage. It's got this weird flexible, like almost cellophane in them. I love these little containers. This is another item that I thought that was a great reminder and something that you can wear or someone else can wear. It came in this little bag and it says, "Don't measure your progress using someone else's ruler." It's this little pin. It's got this little kind of charm on it of a star, and it kind of has like ruler marks on it. It's got two little pins on each side. And I think that's such a good message. Like, don't compare yourself to other people. You have different experiences, they have different experiences. Comparing yourself to other people, seeing other people as aspirations is great. But comparing yourself to other people does you no good. So I just thought that was beautiful. So this will be going on my jacket with all the pins. I've done it multiple times. Like, wow, these people are getting all the views. Why can't I get a view? Wow, these people are so much farther than I am. Why can't I get, like, why am I not farther? And just judging yourself and putting like those conditions on yourself is not healthy. It says a size 5. Let's see what this guy is. Comes in a bag. Oh, it's a size 5 ring. I believe this guy is sterling silver. And he has a big heart. A pretty shiny heart. I'll put him on my pinky for right now. It's a reminder for me to be heart-centered. Live from my heart, breathe from my heart, coming from the heart. I can go into depth with it, but I will not. Not here. I know you're here for the Temu haul. It doesn't matter what your faith or your beliefs are. It's about always knowing that you're supported and being looked after, and that you are loved and you love. I think that is just key. Knowing and feeling that things will be okay it helps. This is a rosemary bracelet. It's got the beads on it. It's not the full thing. I'm going to try to put this on. I think this is stainless steel. This bracelet is so cool. I know I have my other dangly ones on, but I love this bracelet. It's got the cross, that cross dangles down. I'm not sure what it doesn't, it's not the Virgin Mary, I don't think. Maybe it is. I'm sorry. I have not been to a Catholic church in a long time, but it doesn't matter. The point is having faith that you are always supported. You are always supported with love and understanding. This is beautiful. I love it. Anyways, just know that you are supported and life is happening for you and not to you. This necklace is stainless steel, and this actually is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's another reminder to be heart-centered. Come from the heart. There is, it seems to, like, there's this braided stainless steel necklace that's actually really sparkly. And I think, yeah, this clasp comes undone here. You can spin this one and have this one come undone. And then you can have this one as well. This big old, I'm sorry, it's kind of hard for me to show you. There you go. That clasp open as well. So if you wanted to, you could put probably a different charm on here instead of the heart. I think that would be really cute. It's sitting a little sideways right now, but just I I know this is a Temu haul, you guys. I know it's a Temu haul, but the intelligence and the wisdom and intuition from living through the heart makes a huge difference in our lives. And I like symbols, and just being heart-centered is been a game changer for me. So I like wearing jewelry and symbols for that. He comes in a bag and with this foam around him. But I've got this heart fluorescent volcanic agate. When you meditate, or even just the soothing and holding of a gemstone, gemstones have properties, they have vibrations just as well as we do. But this guy, I'll show you let me see, I have, the lights are too bright, probably won't show up. Do you see that glow in the middle? That's the fluorescent part. Now, each one of these have different sections. I kind of like the fact I got one right in the middle. Like that I love that, actually. And then there is a line of the fluorescent through the side. It's not huge. I've seen some that are like half the heart. I've seen little bitty parts, but I love that it's the center of the heart. But just gemstones hold energy, they hold properties and meaning. I actually had to look up to see if the fluorescent volcanic I say it wrong. I say attic every time. Agate was real, and it is. So it enhances motivation, creativity, personal power, strength. It strengthens the mind, inner strength, security, and dispels negative emotions and anxiety. That's amazing to me. I think that is beautiful. We'll talk about creativity in a minute, but the self-empowerment, yes, ma'am. I am all about that. So I love that stone. I have one other stone. Came in a box. I mean, I don't know if I've had anything as packed as well as this. It kind of has like bubble wrap inside of bubble wrap. I had to check to see what it was. I do need to cut it open. I'll start talking about it now. This is a butterfly. Butterflies symbolize transformation. We all know butterflies go from a caterpillar and they get in their cocoon and then they come out as a butterfly. So it represents transformation. Did you see that? Like, there's so much bubble wrap on this. And I do have to say, I know some gemstones don't seem to be authentic. This one does, 100%. Am I sure about the fluorescent one? No. But this one says it comes from Spain. So I'm more likely, in the care that they took into this, I'm going to believe that this is real obsidian. So it's in the form of a butterfly. It does kind of have a skull face on it. That is for me and my spooky self. It is beautiful. It is so smooth. It says it's hand carved. Some of the other ones I have seen look different. This is gorgeous. I'll tell you the properties of obsidian. It's a grounding property. Again, centering you. It helps you let all the noise of everything else just bring you down into you, drop you down into what actually matters. It releases emotional tension, promoting clarity, and used in meditations to deepen focus. Just even holding this and feeling this smoothness in a meditation could really make a difference, especially if your mind wanders. It took me a while, but I wandered to out distances. I went on adventures and trips and all these things. And now I've gotten into my meditations to a point where I can just completely center in nothing. There's nothing. It's just a right here, right now. And really the only thing that matters. So, okay. I'm going to lighten the mood a little bit. This may or may not offend some people. I am sorry. I think it's funny, and the right people will enjoy this as well. I'm just going to put a disclaimer out there. I'm not going to say what this is. It comes in a bag. I'm not monetized or any of that. I just don't want to be red flagged or anything. But it's this little guy with eyes. You can get them in a few different colors. And he's an emotional support plug. Feeling a bit uptight or just in the dumps? Perhaps you'd had to deal with a lot of SHIT. I'm here. I've got your back. When life feels like a real pain in the ass, I'm always all in. I'm here to help you take things a little easier. You know, I mean, I couldn't help but giggle because life is a pain sometimes, and it's a game, and you gotta play it, and you gotta laugh, and yeah. And actually, this guy is actually really soft, and pretty well made. He came way bigger than I thought he was gonna be, so but yeah, I just thought this would be cute and for, you know, your silly best friend or somebody that just needs a smile on their face. I'm sure some people would be offended, but you know, if those people are offended, don't worry about them. Okay, we're getting close, you guys. This is another just a pocket hug. He looks like the Oogie Boogie. He is a loose little, he's just a little, probably acrylic Oogie Boogie, a pocket hug. A little heart from me to you, filled with lots of love and big hugs to you. Lots of love. How simple, how sweet. Maybe it's not relieving our own stress. Maybe it is. Maybe we like giving and that is stress relieving for us. But for those of us, or those of us that know someone who is struggling, just a little hug to say, hey, I'm still here. Maybe we don't talk every day. Maybe life is crazy, but I'm still here. I'm still loving you. I'm still supporting you. That's huge. Comes in a bag. And this is just kind of for fun. Anyways, it comes in this like little lucky box with a bunch of writing on it. My box got a little crushed. This is just kind of fun. Unfortunately, it didn't come with like what the feelings would be. We'll see. I used to love wearing mood rings. It's supposed to be a mood ring. I just love mood rings. Like, what mood am I in? Am I green? What does green mean? Should we look it up? Am I switching to blue now? I mean, I am a Cancer. My mood swings are pretty intense. It's showing blue now. Straight on blue. On the camera, it looks a little green, but I am blue. I am all blue. Let's see. I'm relaxed, calm, and peaceful state of mind. That's funny. I did just pull this up and it shows all the different, I didn't pull that up. I just Googled that. So let's see how my mood changes through the rest of the video. I just thought that was fun. Maybe help you gauge what mood you're in. I wouldn't put too much weight in it. It's just kind of fun and lighthearted. I think relieving stress is also being lighthearted and not taking things too seriously. And let me tell you, every morning I wake up, life is a game. I am playing it. I don't take life too seriously. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I'm abundant. I go through this every morning. It's self-talk and not just affirmations. Because let me tell you, affirmations, just saying affirmations is a whole different, you need to embody those things. You can't just say, I'm happy and think you're happy. Okay, so I think we're down to the last category of what helps you to relieve stress, and that's being creative. And not everybody's going to love this, but this is just an example. This is a little skelly with a bat, and this is an easy kind of like snap together little model. It's already the body put together, but you get to interchange his wings, the things that he holds on to. You can get to interchange his faces. Because, does his jaw move? Oh, his jaw does move. He's articulated. Oh, cool. It does kind of look like there's a hoop. Yeah, you can make him into a keychain if you wanted to. He's going to go on my shelf. He's going to sit with my other skellies. But just a little bit of creativity, expressing oneself is a good way to relieve stress. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And I am telling you, I am a person of perfection. It took me over 2 years to start doing videos because of my perfectionism. I cannot tell you how 2 years of buying haul stuff, and I would not post my videos because I did not think they were good enough. And even today, that can still be an issue, but I still that I've learned to deal with it. And then this one is a little deeper. This guy is another one that you need to put together. I don't think he's too complicated. He's got a little bag of like things that would hold in his hand. Again, he has the little butterfly wings represent, and he has it printed on both sides. I really like that. It is kind of small. I don't want to pull out too much. There is a couple pieces that have fallen off. The instructions kind of look okay enough. I think I would be able to figure it out. This one is a little bit more detailed. There's another piece that fell off. There's a couple variations of him. I'm pretty sure this is the stand. But just building something, creating something. Maybe tedious little things like this aren't for you. I don't want to call it mindless, but creation. Me talking about like what I am truly passionate about and about like living from a mindful place and living from the heart is me creating. Even if no one sees this video, even if no one resonates with this video, I am creating, and I cannot tell you how peaceful and satisfied I feel because I am talking about something that matters to me. It doesn't matter if anyone else cares or not, but it matters to me. And you're only living one life, yours. So do what makes you happy. I got this. For me, this is creating. When I'm in a hurry, my handwriting is awful. I'm sloppy, but I have learning disabilities, you guys. If it's not obvious, which I'm sure it is, my reading and my writing is not great. And I found this book that has, I thought this one was in English. Oh yeah, it has our alphabet in it. And you just get to write. You just get to write all the letters. A, B, C, D. It's got all the letters. It also has it in lowercase, uppercase. You could do it in this book if you wanted to. It's got the line space. But for me, just writing slowly and purposefully, to me, that would be stress relieving. My point is just find something that you enjoy doing. Something that you would like to create. I also have this bag of pens. I'm pretty sure these are calligraphy. Yeah, these are calligraphy. Sorry, I'm having a hard time saying it. It comes with a variety of tips. This one is a fatter one. I think there's thinner ones in it. There is no ink in here. You take this off and you replace the cartridge. So this seems to be a fatter one. Yeah, there's a variety in here. This one is a much thinner tip. I think that'll be fun for me, just to try out the different tips, the way they flow. And it came with a refill. I mean, there's a ton in here. There's a ton of black ink refills in here. There's 8 pens with 50 black ink fills. So I believe then if there's 8, I'm not sure the difference between all the tips. There's probably large, medium, and thin. But yeah, just writing, just letting the ink flow. That feels good to me. I thought this would be fun too. This is Magic Witch without frame. But this is kind of a paint by number. You don't have to do the work. The work is already done for you. Definitely feels like canvas. It is really wrinkled, which is unfortunate, but I think you could probably just... Oh, wow. It comes with a paper that has all the numbers and the colors. It also comes with instructions. And then you paint on her. And it's provided all the colors that you need. I don't know what these numbers are. There was a couple loose ones, but they are all labeled. Came with 3 brushes. I'll probably use my own brushes. But it also came with little hangers. It's not framed. It comes with color codes for each color and each number. I don't know if you can see that. And this one may be sold out. I think I bought it in a pre-sale, and what I've noticed a lot lately is pre-sales sell out and don't come back. I didn't know that. I thought it was a pre-sale. Hey, I'm going to get it before it goes live. I don't know what I really thought, but I've noticed that they're actually sold out when they do pre-sales. But it's a little witchy woman and with her birdie, and it's got all the colors, all the numbers are in here in the painting, and just not to have to think too much, just sit down and just create. All right, so this guy, he is so soft. We all have heard about, you know, dogs and cats. Like if you pet them, they can help relax you. Well, this little super soft Cappy, he just makes me happy. Look at that big old fat nose. He's wearing a turtle backpack. I am not going to lie, I did have to really mess with him to get his legs to work right. Because he's got like those little old snap bands that used to snap around your wrist. He's got them in his legs. So they advertise him as like sitting on your car brake or your handle by your door or whatever, but you can also snap around your wrist. I forgot what those were called. They don't stay in place though. This guy just fell. There's the bracelet in here. They don't stay in place though. I don't know. He is really cute. He's really soft, but just texture things could help relieve stress as well. I'm bummed out. He didn't work out as well as I wanted him to, but Once I get them worked out, I'll put them on my car brake and leave them there. And this last thing, this may actually be stress inducing, but it's the reality of the world of having a dog. And I really need this, so I'm going to show it to you guys. I bought it from Temu. It was one of the cheaper ones. I was in the market for one anyways, and I found it cheaper on Temu. So we'll see the quality of this. We've got a lot of bars, aluminum. It looks like they kind of all snap together. There is instructions on here. You want to read what that says? It's a pooper scooper. I mean, this dog, I don't know. She's a little dog, but she goes more than pitties I've had. I don't get it. Here's the little rake part. This is really well made. This is very, very sturdy. And, oh, I think I put the hand. No, okay. And they all just kind of hook into each other like that. And then it also comes with a shovel end. And I kind of like this because it looks like it'll be easy to clean. I need to read the instructions, but it seems really well made, and it's that season. Keep the yard clean, pretty, and poop free. So, ooh, before I let you go, you need to see this. Real leather. I mean, could it be stress relief? We do call it retail therapy, right? You need to see this purse. It is authentic leather. Let's open. I have not looked at this yet, you guys. I have not. Oh my gosh. Oh, that leather smell. I mean, if that isn't good for the soul, I don't know what is. I'm pretty sure I paid a little less than like 32 because I had coupons, price adjustments, but I think it's around $56. But I searched around Amazon for anything like this. I couldn't find anything exactly like this, and anything that was this big in real leather was hundreds of dollars. It came in a bag. It's got a very thin cardboard to keep it protected on both sides. I'm going to pull it out of the bag. It's got a dust bag. This is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, the smell of it. It's got plastic protecting the hands, or the handles. It's got this cute little tag. It's embossed. It's got black and the red leather. There is PU leather as well, but this is the real leather. This one has little feet at the end. I wanted to show it to you because I didn't want it to sell out, or show it to you and have it sold out already. Let's check out the zipper. Oh, that leather. I'm having a hard time. Oh, that's smooth. That's a smooth pocket. You can fit a decent amount of things in here. My phone may even fit in here. Look at that. My phone is in here. My phone is in there. Dang. It is gold. I'm more of a silver girl, but there was something about this purse. It zips on the top. Full of plastic or paper. We've got a strap in here. This is a very structured bag. All on its own. Ooh, interesting. It's kind of a chocolatey brown on the inside. There's slip pocket here, a smaller slip pocket here. I'm going to flip it over. There is a zip pocket here. That is actually pretty deep right here. That slip pocket that is to the side. Oh wait, that's kind of in the middle. It's not in the middle, but it's kind of off to the side, but kind of like what a middle pocket would be. And then there is another zip pocket. That is also pretty deep. You could be pretty organized in here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's those two zippers. They're not in the middle. They're not. There is kind of a pocket there. And then there's a middle. I really like this bag, especially for the price. And like I said, even on Amazon, real leather embossed, good luck finding it under $100. It's got an adjustable strap to it. Yeah, this will be my very, very cherished bag. Only special occasions. I don't see me using this. It's so nice. Like, I go to work, I come home. I don't see me use. Can you see how big this is? It said 13 inches, but this bag is huge. It's just so good. All right, you guys, I had to share that with you. I wanted you to see it before it sold out. It's so good. I know this purse is amazing. Sometimes a retail therapy and a good purse is a stress reliever. So let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you have a stress relief routine, if you have a meditation routine, what your favorite item was. Leave a comment, say hello. Don't forget to subscribe, like, definitely comment, share out the video to someone that you think may enjoy it, and don't forget to love yourself, love a friend, love a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one.